What's going on, people? My name is Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show, and I'm here with my pal,
Sullivan Sports.
And you are watching the Not a Football Show!
We love the Tico Fantasy Show.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Not a Football Show. Hi, Sullivan.
Hey, how are you? How's your football viewing experience been over
My
this?
football viewing experience has been pretty good. You know, we got the Super Bowl this weekend. The Pro Bowl was, whatever. I'm not a fan.
I didn't watch a single second of the Pro Bowl.
Did you watch any of the Senior Bowl?
No, I didn't actually.
The Senior Bowl was really good.
I know. I've seen Jack Beck.
Yeah.
Someone else went off. I know a lot of people have really raised
Ollie
their stock
Gordon?
in the Senior Bowl. Yeah. Guys that I think there's who's the Marshall defensive end, Mike Green. I think he's projected like top 10.
Somebody.
Top 10 now, and then Landon Jackson too. Had really
Who else?
good
There was a really good offensive lineman I can't think of. Can't think of his name. It was something Gray Zabel.
Gray Zabel.
Gray Zabel from NDSU. He got a lot of hype too. But yeah, there were a lot of guys. The Senior Bowl was significantly better than the Pro Bowl. Yeah, Pro Bowl's
They actually
ass.
play football. So.
Yeah, the Pro Bowl's just not good. I don't want to sit there and watch Russell Wilson and Drake May throw passes.
Oh my God, dude! The only good thing that came out of the Pro Bowl was the Colts mascot absolutely getting sensual with Malik
He
Neighbors.
was doing some dirty
Dude,
things.
Malik Neighbors went up to him, kind of looked like maybe he was gonna dap him up or something. He just started gyrating on him.
Yeah, bro, gyrating all over him.
The Colts mascot should be
Locked up.
in there with
definitely on some lists
with Justin Tucker.
Do you know more masseuses have come out about that?
More?
Yeah, it's up to 9 now.
People are calling him Justin Tugger.
He's almost putting up Deshaun Watson numbers.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah. But on today's show, we do not really have a set thing that we're doing. We're filming this before the Super Bowl. We're also filming it before NFL honors, so we have no idea who the MVP is, and we also don't know who the Super Bowl winner is. But by the time you see this, both of those things might be decided.
This is some questionable timing by our part. We're in the middle of butt fuck right now.
Yeah, this was an odd choice by us, but you know what? We're here and we're doing it. And you want to talk about the Super Bowl for a second?
Yeah. I mean, we got some fun prop bets. We got prop bets. The best part of the Super Bowl is betting on the most outlandish shit to happen, and then praying that it doesn't happen. You're gonna lose your money. But
yeah.
Unless you use code TICO on PrizePicks, where you can get up to $50 whether you win or lose.
Yeah, but you have to make a $5 pick. So
yeah, make a $5 pick. Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Go use code TICO on PrizePicks.
Yeah. So over 2.5 players to throw a pass, plus 250. This hit last year. I think it was Jawan Jennings.
That's actually pretty low, plus 250. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it usually happens. They pull out all the stops. I mean, who was it? It was Jawan Jennings to Christian McCaffrey, right?
Yeah, but that I can see that happening from the Niners offense, but I don't really see that happening from the Eagles offense or the Chiefs offense.
Joe Mixon threw a pass in the Bengals.
I mean, I guess you can always dial it in. I guess you always dial it up. I guess it's always an option, but I don't know.
It's not crazy. And you remember that play that the Chiefs run where it's they QB sneak it with one of their tight ends instead?
Yeah.
What if one time they just go to QB sneak it, instead he just drops back play
Wouldn't
action?
surprise me. Travis Kelce throws a touchdown.
That's the guy that I'm thinking of. Or maybe like a toss to a Saquon, and then he just lets it rip because dude, if you toss it to Saquon,
you think Saquon can throw?
Dude, he could do anything. Have you seen
He's
this?
Saquon, bro. Saquon is 30 yards away from having the most yards ever in a season.
He jumped over a guy backwards. You don't think he'd throw a 10? It doesn't even need to be completed.
He's 28?
Yeah, it's to throw a pass. It doesn't even need to be completed or anything. Just throw it.
Just throw it?
Well, we could
Let's get Jameson Williams
we could
in
get
here.
Xavier Worthy, on one of those little pitches they do behind him when he's running.
Didn't D-Hop once upon a time throw a touchdown that caused you to lose a fantasy game?
No, he threw an interception.
Oh,
that caused me to lose a fantasy game against you.
Oh, was it really?
And then 2 years later, when he was on the Titans, he threw another touchdown. I had Derrick Henry. He overthrew Derrick Henry on a touchdown.
Well, at least he can throw.
Lost me that game.
He can throw a ball. It is an option. It's something he can do.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jalen Hurts off play action in his playoff career is 41 for 59?
I got that too. I was just looking at
4 big-time throws.
I don't believe 4 big-time throws.
No, I don't think Jalen Hurts has made a big-time throw in his career.
Yeah. What else we got here? Purple Purple is the favorite color to be
It always. I feel
bath.
like it always is purple to be the favorite color for the Gatorade.
Is
and
it
it's
ever
just-
purple?
No, it never is.
Who the fuck drinks purple?
No, purple's really gross.
Yeah, it's
is that
plus-
grape?
It's plus 225. Yeah,
Grape? Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, grape.
I wouldn't be drink. I don't really want like grape Gatorade.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Kind of ass.
yeah. I mean,
What's your
that's
favorite Gatorade?
Glacier Freeze, the light blue one.
The light blue. I
one,
like
yeah.
the what's the dark blue one? I think it's just called blue.
I don't know if it's called blue.
I'm
but-
pretty sure it's just called blue.
Is it really? That one's
but
okay.
but the blue one out of the nipple,
Oh my god, anything out of a nipple's better.
dude. The blue nipple, the red nipple, or the lime green nipple, bro. I love the nipple.
If Gatorade's a mama and I'm a baby, I'm sucking away. Man.
I'm sucking at that tit.
Or what do you think would be the best liquid you could drink out of a nipple? The LeBron Hennessy.
Coors Banquet.
I don't know. Give me the LeBron Hennessy out of a nipple. I'll sit there and imagine it's my sweet king.
Give me the Sprite from the LeBron commercial.
Sprite cranberry.
Yeah.
Dude, you could sit there,
You
you could
Sprite
drink
cranberry?
it. You close your eyes, you could just imagine it's LeBron. You just
Dude, I might just. I kind of want to just go buy a Gatorade nipple bottle and just put the nipple on all my liquids.
we should do that for a video. We should record a video where we see what the best liquid out of a nipple bottle is.
Dude, and they have like the little ripples on the side. The nipple bottle goes hard.
Nipple bottle gets me hard.
Yeah.
We talked about this one before we started recording. Plus 2,500 for a player over 300 pounds to score. I believe there's only two in
There's
the
like
game.
3, I think.
Yeah, I know it's Chris Jones, Jordan
Jordan
Davis.
Davis.
So maybe one of the linemen. I don't know how big Creed Humphrey is. I don't know.
About linebackers.
Linebacker over 300?
No,
It's a lot of weight.
There's no. It can't be.
No. It's gonna be a lineman. I don't know about any of their offensive linemen. I feel like they're a
Don't
little.
the Chiefs got a couple fat guys.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Luke Doncic. That's unrelated.
It's so.
No, this is not gonna hit. If you bet, it's
No.
plus 2,500. This shit's not gonna hit.
No.
Unless
Strip sack.
strip sack Jordan. Oh god.
It's not crazy.
Who I don't know if anyone could tackle Jordan Davis if he's running on a strip sack.
Jordan Davis is fucking big.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if anyone can
He's
do
big
it.
and he's fast, dude. I think he ran like a 4.9, 340 pounds.
How big's Jalen Carter? He's
Jalen
smaller,
Carter's
but
not 300.
he's probably close.
He's probably 285, 290.
Close. Maybe you think maybe he'll bulk up so he can hit
thick.
this. You think maybe he's doing insider trading and then
They
he'll
weigh him
bulk
in.
up?
They
Yeah.
weigh him in before the game. But let me transition here and.
Wait, I got more. I
you
got more. I
one
got more.
more?
I got two more. I got two more. I'll do make it quick. God or religion is minus 210 to be the first thing mentioned in the MVP speech. I feel like that's
Everybody
cool.
has to talk. Everybody
Yeah.
talks about God.
First song at the halftime show minus 155 for Humble, but
No.
Mad City is plus 4,000.
Mad City can't be first.
I feel like
It could
if
be
it came
last.
out, if I run the Crips, oh god, it's all dark. It probably gonna be down by the end of the song. And then like, yeah, and then they.
That'd be pretty sick. He jumps out.
I may have just cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Or they'll come out with a dun 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 dun. They know it,
Nah, it's gotta be last. It's gotta be
Yeah.
last. He's gotta do it 3 times. There was another prop for the amount of diss tracks to be performed.
There's
One was
normally-
like minus 1,000.
What's he gonna perform? Just he's
He
gonna
has
do-
like 4. He has like 4.
What was the line?
Well, I mean, only
1.5
that's
or
plus-
2? Two and a
Plus
half.
money was 3.
I don't think the other two, any of. I think the only one that was really big enough was they're not like us.
Do you think it would count if he performs it multiple times?
He won't do it multiple times?
I don't know.
There's not enough time. There's not enough time.
There's not enough time.
There's not enough time.
Yeah. All right. You can go and do your little transition if you want to.
Dang it! I wanted to transition from the big guys.
Okay, hold on. Wait. I'll do it. Yeah. So plus 2,500 for a player over 300 pounds to score.
Wow, and you know what? Speaking of players over 300 pounds, let's talk about Myles Garrett for a second. Myles.
300 pounds?
No, I don't think so. He's probably not over 300 pounds. But
Wow. What a transition.
dude, I was watching. So there's gonna be an NFL Super Bowl commercial. I know this because insider. I'm an insider. You know, I know I know the stuff. And Myles Garrett's going to be in a commercial for the NFL, and he's going to be dressed up like a nerd in an old 80s high school with a bunch of girls playing flag football. And that's all I know, but he looks really funny.
And he's gonna get traded.
And he's going to get traded, yeah. Well, that's if, they let him get traded.
Dude, Cleveland. I would want to get out of Cleveland too.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, he actually consulted LeBron about how to get out of Cleveland.
How to get out is crazy.
Yeah, he
LeBron
asked-
just left. LeBron has never been traded from Cleveland. How would he know?
Did he not get traded? He didn't get
signed.
traded the second time? No, he was a free agent. You're right. He went to the Lakers. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. I know LeBron.
Jesus.
I know
Our
my
sweet,
king.
sweet king.
I know my king. This is the second time LeBron's come up today.
Yeah. He always comes up. He's LeBron. He's Dada.
Honestly, I had another prop that I forgot.
You want to tell me it?
I don't have a number, but there's a you could bet on which beer is gonna be advertised the most. Bud Light's gonna demolish this. I've already seen Shane Gillis and Post Malone so many fucking times.
Yeah, but I've only seen that commercial once.
I've seen it like they have multiple. They have like 3 or 4.
Do they?
Yeah, it's the one where they're like,
Are they the favorite?
I don't have the numbers. I just saw that it was like an option. But they have the one where it's like, oh, you can't drink a beer until the commercial's over, and then they have another one where they like throw a party and some shit.
Yeah, they're shooting
Yeah,
freaking beer cans out of
Like,
whatchamacallit.
the beer's a metaphor for an invite to the party.
for a leave. That's a pretty good impression. I keep seeing them drive over the fence on the lawnmower.
Yeah. I think Bud Light's gonna destroy it.
I'm trying to think of who could even like compete with it. Budweiser, but
All the buds.
the Budweiser will only that's technically the same thing. So I don't know. Does that count together if it's a Budweiser or a Bud Light commercial?
No, I imagine it's like the specific beer.
Yeah. Michelob.
Michelob usually is pretty good.
Michelob has quite a few.
I think there's
they had a
there's
Messi commercial last year.
Oh, there's a McConaughey commercial for one of them. I don't remember
for
which.
a beer.
I think so. I don't remember. I might be
Really?
wrong. I feel like there is.
Coors is gonna have something.
I think like, is it safe to say that McConaughey may be the most seen man in commercials in this Super Bowl? He's always in everything.
No,
Or you think it's gonna be like one of the Kelseys?
no. I don't think it's. I think it's gonna be. I'm trying to think.
Shane
of who,
Gillis
trying to think
might-
of, I'm trying.
It
I
may
want
be
to say
Shane
Post
Gillis.
Malone, honestly.
True.
I'm trying to think of what other brand would show Post Malone for something. Patrick
Hard
Mahomes.
Rock Bet.
Patrick Mahomes will be Hard Rock Bet. Jesus, I've seen that commercial. Dude, who the fuck is betting $88,000 on Hard Rock Bet? In that commercial, he's betting 88 grand. That's what they show. Like, who the fuck bets 88 grand?
You know us. Our good friend Saucy told me that in that commercial, you know who's in it?
Who?
A Gabby from the Panthers game.
Gabby, the announcer from the...
I was talking to him about
Shout
it.
out Gabby from the Florida Panthers. Jesus.
He
She's
told
in
me.
the
I was like, how did you know? He's like, oh, I just know, man.
Dude, Saucy sat there and he's like breaking down the commercial, trying to find Gabby.
Saucy mentioned. All right, yeah.
Where's Myles Garrett gonna get traded?
Green Bay.
The favorite right now is I know the Eagles are the 4th favorite. I think the Chiefs are the 3rd. I think the Commanders are the favorite.
Yeah, he got asked a question about that, and
Yeah.
he was kind of like, oh, they need a pass rusher.
For some reason, I don't know why. I guess a bunch of like players who aren't in the Super Bowl show up to the Super Bowl, which I got another guy I want to talk about in a second. They just show up to the Super Bowl for the media day or whatever. And Myles Garrett was asked, how would you feel about possibly joining Jaden Daniels? And he was like, I'd absolutely love it. I'd totally love it. And, the Commanders have the 3rd most cap space in the league, I believe, with over $90 million, I think it is. They have plenty of assets to trade. They need a pass rusher.
Badly.
Myles Garrett would be great there.
Yeah, I mean, who was getting run for them as a pass rusher? Was it Dante Fowler? Yeah. I mean, they traded away Montez Sweat, but I mean, their picks that they got, I guess, ended up pretty fine. But
Yeah.
ever since they got rid of Montez Sweat and Chase Young, they really have not had any kind
They
of
have
pass
nothing.
rush.
They have nothing coming off the edge. No edging going on.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him on the same team as Aiden Hutchinson too in Detroit. Really, it's any contender should be all in. I'm willing to trade, like, if you have like 25 plus in your if your draft pick is 25 or after, I'd trade my first round.
I
pick.
agree. Yeah, if it's 25
Definitely.
or after, but like, are you willing to give up 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett?
2 first round picks. Oh no! God damn it! I saw producer Kev crashing out over there. The Miami Heat are trading PJ Tucker.
For what?
Oh, we got Davion Mitchell though. Hey, Mr. Off Night, Davion Mitchell to Miami.
Davion Mitchell.
You don't know who Davion
No,
is.
sorry.
Toronto Raptors are trading Davion Mitchell to the Miami Heat for PJ Tucker and a 2nd round pick. I like PJ Tucker. That kind of sucks. Sorry, we just kind of went off the rails. Go ahead.
sorry,
Go ahead.
I'm
Keep
sorry,
talking.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Keep talking. Or was I talking? We were talking about the draft picks, Myles Garrett. Are you good, man? I'm telling you to keep going.
Myles
You're looking
Garrett,
at-
2 first-round picks. Are you trading 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett?
Who am I?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
You're Silly Sports.
no, I mean like what team? What team? If it's a team that I think will be good in the next 3 years, like continuously be good, then yeah, I'd do
The
it. 'Cause
Chiefs
it's gonna
are a
be
heavy
shitty
favorite.
Because if you're planning on winning now, it's gonna be a bad pick, or not a bad pick.
Yeah, it's going to be a top 20, like you just said. It's gonna be a top 25 pick.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I don't know if they'll have to.
Who?
I don't know if they'll have to trade 2 firsts.
I think they 100% have to trade 2 first
think
because
so?
Andrew Barry's a little cunt.
Andrew Barry mentioned. You think so? Really?
Do you know who Andrew Barry is?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly, but I'm assuming it's the GM
It's the
for the
GM, yeah,
Cleveland Browns. Yeah.
He's fucking ass. He has no idea what he's doing. He fucking can't manage that team. He has no idea what's going on. And he's asking for 2 firsts. That's what he said is the lowest price he's willing to give up.
I mean, how old's Myles Garrett?
29.
Really? I thought he was in his 30s by now.
No, 29. I mean, he turns 30 in September, I believe.
Ah, so he'll be in his 30s.
Yeah.
I guess I'd do it. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the team. I mean, if you're going for win now, of course you're trading for Myles Garrett. So, yeah, fuck it. I'll give 2 picks. I'll give 2 firsts.
Would you give 2 picks and a good player?
Who's a good player? Give me an example.
Okay, so for the Commanders, let's say they give up 2 firsts and
Mike Sanderstrom.
Don't do that.
I was thinking maybe like giving him a pass rusher.
Yeah, that's probably
Like
what
Dante
the right,
Fowler.
Yeah, that's probably what the trade looks like, honestly. And then you throw an extra pick in there.
Yeah. Would you trade 2 firsts and George Karlaftis for
No.
Myles Garrett?
No.
Leo Chenal?
No.
Any of the defenders on the Chiefs?
I love Myles Garrett, but 2 firsts and Leo Chenal, and you have to configure that contract. I think he's getting paid fucking out the wazoo, and yeah, you have to configure that too. So
all I know is I did a mock draft a while ago, and I had the Cleveland Browns taking Abdul Carter.
PJ Tucker's been traded 3 times in the past 3 days,
Past 3 days? Jesus.
or 5 days. I'm sorry, 3 times in 5 days.
Damn.
That's terrible.
That's
That's
bad luck,
tough.
man. Bad luck. But yeah, I think if they do end up moving on from Myles Garrett, Abdul Carter's an absolute lock to them. If he doesn't go first, there's buzz about Abdul Carter going first, and I don't hate
I
it.
want Abdul Carter to fall to 4.
Who's that for?
The Patriots.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, they just need so much on offense. I
Dude,
don't know.
I
don't know.
I wrote it down as a point. I wanted to talk about it. Like they have a new head coach,
Right.
new offensive coordinator,
Right.
a Pro Bowl quarterback,
They do.
the most cap space in the
Pro
league,
Bowl.
most cap space in the league with $120 million.
Okay.
Top 4 pick,
Right. Pop Douglas.
Pop Douglas, Gonzo.
Yeah, they got Gonzo.
I think the Patriots could be good.
Good, yeah. I mean, great.
I think they could compete for a playoff spot.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, competing for a playoff spot.
I think they can get a playoff spot.
Oh, there you go. That's a bit more of a bold take.
I think they can get a playoff spot. I think they can squeeze in.
I mean, it depends how the free agency goes. I mean, if they end up using all that money, which, I mean, seems like Drake May was doing some recruiting at the Pro Bowl, he said, so.
I don't know how that went. But.
Yeah, I doubt it
couldn't have
went
went very well.
It couldn't have. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see Abdul Carter falling to 4. I don't think he gets past the Browns if they end
But
up
even if
moving
he
on from
doesn't
Myles
fall to
Garrett.
4, Travis Hunter.
Yeah. Oh, no. There'll be someone there for them. I think Travis Hunter's a better pick for them.
I agree.
mean,
I 100% agree. I way rather take. I way rather them get Travis Hunter at 4, but Travis Hunter goes at 3 or 2
Or 1.
or 1. Titans said they don't. Oh my God! Wait, let me give you a quote here that the Titans said. Because the Titans fucking so Will Levis was at the Super Bowl, and they're talking about keeping Will Levis
Right, yeah.
with the first overall pick. You have the first overall pick. You can't keep Will Levis.
I mean, they could keep Will Levis and then not draft a quarterback.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You don't think Cam Ward is worthy of a first overall pick?
I think maybe they know Will Levis sucks, and they know they'll have another top pick next year if he plays, and they probably like the quarterback class more.
I love Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward's going to be outstanding. I think he's going to be hot shit.
Yeah, I think that the whole not argument, but like whole narrative of the quarterback class being bad is just bullshit.
I disagree. Yeah, I totally disagree.
I think it's not deep at all. I think it's really 2 guys, and Shadur's
but
not
it's
that
a
good.
quarterback. It's quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are never deep. Well, how do you say that? Like
I
it's
don't
never
know.
a deep
I mean,
position.
no. Last year was a deep position.
Okay, well, yeah.
Last year was
okay,
last
yeah,
year was
I
crazy.
guess it was
But there's
pretty
people
deep.
saying like as a prospect, Cam Ward like was worse than like Bo Nix as a prospect.
No, that's crazy. I'd rather have Cam Ward over Bo Nix any day of the week.
Well, we know that. we know that very well. But I just think Cam Ward his ceiling is insane. He plays like Russell Wilson on crack.
It's a little what he does. Like you watch his tape, and I know nobody like wants to make this comparison, but it's a little Mahomey.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little Mahomey, and when you watch him and Shadur, they like been doing a bunch of content together.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I guess I think Dion's putting that together so that Shadur looks better. But whatever. I think it's making Shadur look worse.
It is, dude. All the comments are like, "Bro, Cam Ward's got so much more zip." On his passes.
Dude. You watch Cam Ward throw a pass, and it's like, shoo! You watch Shadur, it's like, wah, 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 wah.
Dude, I saw a clip of Shadur calling Cam Ward a daddy's boy. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You've only played football under your daddy.
Your daddy, yeah.
Like, what?
Can't call Cam Ward a daddy's boy.
Like, that's crazy.
I don't like Shadur. I don't think Shadur's going to be good. I think Shadur's only been carried up until this point because of his dad. And I think Papa's can't save him in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, he makes good music.
Yeah.
They told me about some might be perfect
Dude, when are we going to get this Shadur LiAngelo?
Oh, my God. That would go so tough. That would go so hard. What else do we have? So we talked about Myles Garrett. I mentioned the Packers as a possible landing spot, and we have some Packers drama. Josh Jacobs. Do you have his exact quote? What he said?
Josh Jacobs said, "I think we need a guy that's proven to be a number one wide receiver already." Because he was talking about the receivers they already have, and he's like, yeah, we got some really good young guys. They're fun. They're cool. But, we don't have a bona fide number one, and we need a bona fide number one.
And Dontavian Wicks did not like that.
Dontavian Wicks was mad. Dontavian Wicks responded to that on Twitter with laughing face, laughing face, laughing face, laughing face, thumbs down.
Yeah. But, I mean, you look at the stats, Dontavian Wicks and Jaden Reed are tied for third in drops.
Both had 9 drops this season. That's 18 drops combined. I mean, shit. I don't think there was any two other teammates who were in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine not. Most teams don't even have one guy in the top 10.
No, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how you can be upset at your teammate for being right. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But, I mean, Dontavian Wicks, you weren't the one anyway.
Dontavian Wicks is so ass, and he thinks he's good. Like, Dontavian Wicks has thought he's been good for a very long time. And, going into the season, I thought he had a chance of being good. But he's not. Not at all. Not in the slightest.
Official Dontavian Wicks hate rant.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that Jaden Reed dropped 9 passes.
Well, Jaden Reed has the excuse because he's a lot better.
Didn't they both miss a bunch of games?
Yeah, I feel like that whole wide receiver room missed.
Yeah, they both missed a couple games and still were third in the league in drops. Yeah. Like, oh my God, Jesus.
But it kind of it brings up an interesting question. We don't really look at the Packers as like a wide receiver destination very often. So I mean, I don't know how much cap room they have, but maybe they go out and get one of these guys. I mean, who's out there?
Like who?
Chris Godwin. I feel like every time we talk about a receiver in free agency, I just bring up Chris Godwin.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Maybe they're in on the T sweepstakes. I don't know if they have that much money. I doubt they do.
I don't think Lambeau is a very attractive place to play. It's fucking cold as shit.
He played in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, not by choice.
Would you rather play in Wisconsin or Ohio?
Fuck.
Shit, dude.
Jesus.
Or New England.
Oh my God, what an awful 3 places to play. Send me to LA, please.
Yeah, I mean, T. Higgins really doesn't have... If you're looking at outside of football, I mean, he doesn't really have that many great choices.
No. But I think Devontae Adams to Green Bay would be... If I'm, ranking the, amount of, things that have the highest possibility of happening, I feel like a Devontae Adams-Packers reunion is up there.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Was there any fallout between him and the organization?
Between him and the Packers?
Yeah.
I think he left because it was just. Didn't he leave?
It was a consensual leaving.
Yeah, I think he. No. I think he wanted to get paid.
And they didn't want to pay him.
And they didn't want to pay him, and so the Raiders paid him, and so he went over there.
So yeah, I mean, I always hate the idea of reunions because so many players. I mean, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I feel like so many players leave off on a sour note.
Yeah, always, but. I don't know. Green Bay's still who drafted him. It's, he didn't win. I was going to say he won a Super Bowl there. He didn't. He didn't win anything there. But still, that's the place that he drafted him. That was his home for 8 years, I think, something like that. And I could see him going back. Makes sense. They're a contender. They're good. They're better than the Jets.
I'd like to see them get somebody.
Devontae
I don't
Adams will
care.
not be on the Jets next season. I'll guarantee that.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
What else do we have here?
So, transitioning to another big trade wide receiver, Cooper Kupp.
Oh shit, yeah. I honestly, Cooper Kupp, I just want to see him stay right where he is in LA and go to the Chargers.
Yeah, that's the perfect thing. It makes the most sense for him, for his family, and the Rams have said we are willing to eat a bunch of money out of his contract so that we can send him to where he wants to go, where he needs to be, and the Chargers just make sense. It's not in the NFC, it's in the AFC.
Dude, that'd be a spunky cracker receiving core, dude. Lad McConkey and Cooper Kupp.
And he's like a great, what a great mentor for Lad McConkey.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I believe that was a lot of his comps coming out. I mean,
yeah,
of course it is. But yeah, I mean, Cooper Kupp, I mean, he fell off at the end of the year definitely, but I think there's so much more left in the tank. He just wasn't. I mean, Puka just took over. That's what it was.
What do you want Puka? I mean, not what do you want. What do you want Cooper Kupp to do? I mean, he's not getting as many targets. He's not getting those 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 target games that he used to. So, when you throw him the ball, he catches it. What more can you ask for him?
Yeah, I think it was their last playoff game. He had like a ball thrown, a deep ball thrown.
Yeah, he had a couple of them in the playoffs.
He had some crazy catches. So, I mean, it's not a loss of talent or anything.
Not at all.
It's just Puka is insane, and Puka, if this Cup trade goes through, dude, Puka in the first round in the fantasy.
They're also paying Cooper Kupp $28 million.
Yeah,
so that plays a big role in it.
Yeah, they're
as well.
probably looking at it like, we're not actually throwing this guy the ball very much.
We're not getting our $28 million worth out of him. It's time to.
But I mean, they're gonna eat the contract anyway.
Yeah, but when you eat it, so there's a difference when you have him on the roster and you're paying him the $28 million, it goes against the cap. But if you get rid of him and you eat the $28 million, it doesn't go against the cap. So you can put somebody else there instead for the $28 million.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And then maybe they'll get some picks out of it too.
Yeah, exactly. They'll 100% get what do you call it? The compensation picks.
Yeah.
They'll get some of those, and they'll actually get real picks from trading him. Maybe not anything good because he's old. Probably get a third.
Probably. Any other spots you like for him besides LA?
The Bengals.
Yeah.
The Bengals and the what were the two teams that are favorited right now? The Bengals and the Steelers are the favorites to get him, not the Chargers.
Don't send him to Pittsburgh.
Those are the two teams that are favorited to get him, and Pittsburgh. I hate to see him go to Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh would welcome Cooper Kupp with open arms. Like, they would love him there. That's like they need a spunky white boy over there.
Yeah, they need any kind of weapon, really.
That's the truth. Yes,
they need anything. What do I have here? The NFL actually had the lowest number of concussions since they started being recorded in 2015. So the Guardian Caps, they look stupid, they look awful, but they work, man. They work.
And the bigger thing that they're attributing to that is the dynamic kickoff.
Fuck that, dude. I feel like that. I mean, not cause more, but it looks like it would. I mean,
you would think
it
would.
Causing more returns would cause more concussions.
You would think so. I don't think the returns really. I would love to know what the stat is on the returns. Like if they really went up or down this season. I
thought they went up. I think the amount of returns went up.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Taking the ball out of the end zone. Yeah, because it's not going in the end zone as much because they take it at the 30 if it goes into the end zone.
That's a return.
But
yes.
when I say return, I mean like to the house.
Oh no. I don't think so. I mean like returning kicks in general.
Yeah, 100%. There's more returns because you're benefited more if you return the ball. If you can kick the ball and land it on the 1 yard line, you're gonna get them on between the 20 and the 25 rather than them starting on the 30. So it's always gonna be more returns.
Definitely.
I don't mind it. It's not terrible. I miss the old kickoff. I always will because it's beautiful old thing. It was just a beautiful little thing.
I don't know if it'll. I mean, with
we still got it on Football Fusion.
Yeah. When are they going to update that shit, man?
Update Football Fusion!
Still got regular kickoff in college.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I like how you went to Football Fusion before college football.
They're going to change it.
You think so?
They're talking about it. The college football is already talking about changing it.
I think Goodell, they just had their meeting about 18 games.
Ain't going to happen.
I mean,
Not
I don't.
this year.
I mean, I don't know how you make all these efforts to prevent injury and then add another game. I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Well, you get the 47% back and you say, fuck it, we'll give it right back.
I guess. We've been talking all about the Chiefs. I mean, it's the Super Bowl time, but I want to take a second and acknowledge how insane the coaching staffs are for the AFC West. We got, who's it? Andy Reid, Pete Carroll now, Sean Payton, Jim Harbaugh, and then you look at the coordinators. Spags has the most Super Bowls as a coordinator.
Matt Nagy.
Chip Kelly. Just got hired to be the offensive coordinator for
That'll
the
be
Raiders.
interesting. Where's
So
he coming from?
College, right? College, I believe.
I always get him and Brian Kelly confused.
No, Brian Kelly's the dickhead that coaches
Yeah, fuck
for LSU.
Brian Kelly, bro.
Yeah.
Brian Kelly's a piece of shit.
Dude, you know what's crazy? My girlfriend sent me a TikTok, and I guess she's on like football TikTok now because I send her like edits and shit, and she's like learning about Brian Kelly core, like
what he did? Did you?
she's
see
learning or not core lore.
Did you see what he did to the? I can't think of his name. The safety for LSU.
Yes, yeah, the kid that got like
Yeah, man.
he got like paralyzed,
Fucked up.
right?
Yes,
that's what she
up.
sent me. It's an edit of that kid, and it's Brian Kelly. Like in the interview, he's like, and it's like, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Brian
like-
Kelly's a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, he
Brian
is.
Kelly's
He's
an
a
awful person.
dirtbag.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian Kelly. But is Chip Kelly his brother? Are they related? They have to be, right?
Oh god, I don't know. I'll Google it really
I think
quick.
Brian and Chip Kelly are related, but if you don't know what happened with Brian Kelly, why we're calling him an asshole, the safety for LSU, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was experiencing some problems, experiencing like headaches after practice every day and throwing up and a bunch of other things. And the training staff at LSU just kept telling him, hey man, it's okay, keep running it off, it's okay, run, put your helmet back on, stop being a little bitch, do what you gotta do. And eventually, after 30 days, he went and got a neurological scan on his brain after this same thing happening consecutive for 30 days, a month. And they told him he had a brain tumor. And he goes into immediate surgery, gets the brain tumor removed, and then after surgery, they fucked up the surgery. They did a bunch of shit that they weren't supposed to do, and now he's fucking paralyzed. He can't play football anymore. It's awful. It's an extremely sad story. We're praying for the guy. But the sad part is that Brian Kelly, who recruited this kid into the school, didn't call him or say anything before the surgery, after the surgery, during the neurological scan, anything after he left the team. Like, Brian Kelly never reached out. He never told the kid that he loved him. He never did anything, you know? He just looked at him like a fucking piece of fucking meat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, Brian Kelly's a fucking
dickhead.
piece of shit for that.
Yeah.
It's terrible, you know? The kid lost his whole entire life. He can't fucking speak. It's sad as shit. I almost cried watching the damn news thing with him and Michael Stranahan, whose daughter went through a very similar thing, that just got done with brain cancer or something of that sort. And, you know, very sad.
We officially hate Brian Kelly, and he's not even a good fucking coach.
No, he's a terrible coach. Fuck Brian Kelly,
But
bro.
no, they are not related. But
Really?
fun fact,
They look similar.
They do. I don't know if you knew this, but with Chip Kelly being promoted, or not promoted, but moving to the NFL, Brian Hartline is going to be the offensive coordinator for Ohio State.
He wasn't the offensive. He was the wide receiver coach. Yeah,
He
I
just
love
got
Brian
promoted.
Hartline, bro. Brian Hartline's gonna get his chance as an NFL head coach one day.
Come to Miami.
I don't want him to, honestly. I want him to stay at Ohio State. I want him to. I guess he's not young enough to probably take over for Ryan Day. Ryan Day's pretty young.
No, Ryan Day just got a 7-year extension.
Yeah,
I mean he'll go somewhere. He'll probably leave Ohio State eventually.
I love Brian Hartline. He's
to a
done
smaller
great things
school.
at Ohio State.
Definitely. And we're talking about the Super Bowl a little bit. I know we didn't want to touch much on the Super Bowl because we did do a preview, but I found this interesting stat. The Eagles would be the first team to average less than 200 passing yards per game to win the Super Bowl since the 07 Giants.
You know they're
Actually, I'm sorry. That's not true. They're the first team to be in the Super Bowl, averaging less than 200 yards per game or passing yards per game since the 07 Giants.
Well, you know what I'm betting on? Jalen Hurts under on yards.
Yeah, I mean that shit's free.
You know they
That's
rank.
cheeks.
Where do they rank? They rank 32nd in the league in passing attempts, first in the league in rushing attempts.
That would add up. you know. Hey, call me crazy. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Total sense to me.
I think we talked about enough stuff.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, I have one more thing. I don't really have anything
Last
on
thing.
it. But Chad Johnson allegedly used his teammates' urine to prevent injuries when he was playing.
Prevent injuries?
Yeah.
Like he drank it?
I don't know if he drank it. I didn't really watch it that much.
What the fuck did he do with their urine?
I don't know. Maybe he was like rubbing it on him.
He like.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of turned the interview off because I was like,
I know
this
he
shit's-
used to send Pepto-Bismol to the other team's corners.
Dude, I saw him almost fight James Harrison in an interview. Did you see that shit?
I
Chad
watched
Johnson's
him.
a guy.
He tried to
man.
fight somebody in the Pro Bowl once upon a time.
Finn's legend.
Yeah.
What is he talking about? You see around me like this? It's gonna be
It's
open.
open.
Always.
Always.
It's what it's like throwing to
To
me.
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death, taxes, and number 85.
I mean, I love me some Chad Ochocinco.
Finn's legend.
I was watching. I was watching Jameis Winston doing his.
those
Jameis
are so
Winston's
good.
interviewing
Yeah, they're
everybody.
so good.
So Chad Ochocinco's doing the same thing, and he goes up to Nick Sirianni, and Nick Sirianni's not paying attention, and he comes up behind him and just fucking kisses him on the forehead.
I did see that. But bringing up this urine thing really quick, I wanted to ask you, if you needed to prevent injury, whose urine would you use?
Yours.
Oh, okay, good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Give me that urine.
Yeah, it's very mineral-y.
Minerally urine.
Crave that mineral.
Let me have some of your urine, please.
Yes. Why I do that? Yeah, this actually is a completely open Corona. I've actually this is urine in here. This is not Corona.
There's urine in that Corona bottle?
Yeah.
Give me it. Give me that. I'm kidding.
Give me that.
I think that's all we got for today's
we're done.
episode.
We're done. We're talking about piss
urine.
and Corona.
That's all we got for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show. This is my pal.
Sully Sports.
And you are watching the Not a Football Show.
Not scoring touchdowns.